Hello everyone, this is what I believe is a very good start to Elden Ring, to give players who are having trouble with Margit saying the game is too hard or Margit's too hard. I'm trying to give you guys a leg up. So, no big introduction. We're going to choose a prophet. Here we go. Actually like using female. We'll give them a name. I started on G, so Gigi. Love it. Give her a keepsake. I've been going with the key. I don't think it really matters too much. And I've got a couple preloaded here. We don't want to look at a boring, ugly character. So here we go. And as we're waiting on loading screens, just kind of want to explain a couple things. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm a teacher. So don't expect anything fancy, no fancy edits. Nothing like that. I'm probably going to make mistakes. I'll probably stumble over my words, might cough or sneeze, choke on coffee, who knows. I'm probably not going to make any edits, mainly because I want to show you that everything is happening in real time. It is possible to do it in the amount of time I'm taking to do it. And I'll talk more in a second. So first thing, grab that. Not useful to what I'm doing, but it is useful. I've already adjusted controls to what I want them to be. You may want to do the same. If you've played, you know we got a boss coming up. I've actually beaten the boss. Took a long time and took quite a few tries, but you get the same result. So what we're going to do is speed things up. And that is by not giving it the satisfaction of killing us. We'll take matters into our own hands. Again, it doesn't matter. So, as we're waiting on loading screens, by the end of this first part, you're going to have your horse, crafting kit, 3 cracked pots, and your wolf summons. We'll pick up an additional flask charge, and it's going to take about 20 to 25 minutes. And again, I'm going to be skipping cutscenes. You certainly don't have to. I'll also be adjusting some things as we go along. For instance, I like having the cerulean tears there. And we're going to two-hand our spear. I put the cerulean tears there because that way my healing flasks are in a down position already, so it made sense to me to have my magic healing flasks X down. Again, especially since you picked the key, you can use that statue to go to a scary area for some cool stuff. But I'm assuming that you have been struggling, and as such, you don't want to go directly to a scary area, so we won't. And I'll continue to kind of fill time during these boring parts with information about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, that kind of thing, just so we don't get super duper bored. I'll probably get bored of myself talking, honestly. We're just going to touch the grace here, and then we're going to exhaust that NPC's dialogue. It'd be super useful later on. Not during the course of this video, but eventually.
Of course, unfortunately, without God, you are luckily me.
I believe it's 4 times here.
You may also that. It will lead you even
If you see that thing roaming in the background on the horse, we're going to avoid that at all costs.
If you
We're just going to come down this hill really quickly. We're going to grab a Roa. And we're going to touch this. Not necessarily because we needed to do those 2 things, but I just don't want the tutorial messages popping up later. I'm trying to get through as much of that crap now as possible. Gonna run up this hill, again avoiding, well, you know who he is. Do come to the front of the church, and right here, sweet rooms. Run past the Grace for now. Grab our stone. We're gonna talk to our boy Kale.
And I can also that you're not then wine. I am Kale.
Just to get rid of his dialogue.
It's only let's say.
Maybe go on the menu.
You know, you should
He's gonna
buy the
recommend
crafting
we buy a
essential.
crafting
The
kit.
costs about the import.
And we will do.
Goodbye.
But not yet. Now, touch of grace. We don't need to rest, so we're not going to. That takes valuable loading time. Here we go. We're going to run across 3 enemies. They're all pretty easy, especially if you do it this way. Lock on. A running heavy attack. With a couple stabs after, and he's dead. And he even drops some gauntlets. Cool. Really don't care. Stick it behind this guy. Give him a little stab. Boom. Grab this kukri. And there's another guy over here. Same thing. Give me a little love tap. Grab this Roa. Head northeast. We're going to avoid that place for a second. And run straight to that Grace off in the distance. When we rest there, Melina's going to show up. She's going to give us the whistle for Torrent, our horse. And then we're going to kill some enemies, grab a map fragment, and go back to Kale. Again, skipping through cutscenes, going through dialogue as quickly as possible. Kind of helps people avoid spoilers if they're just using this because they've been having trouble but still want the story.
Have you heard they served you? I can play turning to aid you. You need go to the foot. Then it said summon me.
Take our help, of course. Thanks.
Use it. It will sub-torrent. Treat him with.
We're gonna hotkey that. I like putting it here. You put it wherever you want. Yeah. Let's kill some stuff. We're aiming for this guy. There's going to be another guy kind of patrolling back there. We'll take care of him in a second. Go ahead and sneak up. Love tap. Flail out of this chest here. We'll let this guy come a little bit closer. Now let's go. Just scare him. Mushroom. Come around and dead. Gonna run this way. It's gonna be another guy at the other side of this carriage. Sneak up. He's got a shield, so he could be kind of nasty. Definitely takes a lot of time to kill him if you don't get the drop on him. Pick that up. We got one more kill to make, and it's going to be this guy with the horn. This is the backstab. That's smooth. That fragment. Turn to the Grace. If we got aggro, we're going to have to rest to drop it, which does take some time. But I think we're okay. And back to Kale. We're going to go ahead and buy the crafting kit for him. We're going to come right back here. And then we are going to zip through the gated area, grab some cool stuff, yada yada yada.
This way, Tarnished.
Rena wants to talk to us too.
May I have a word?
A well-designed
I am
character.
the witch. I'd heard and upon the talk, thou art possessed call forth. I was instructed by torrents.
She's gonna give us the wolves.
'Tis a bell for summon them, the spirits. Now it is thine.
And if you want to do her quest line, you gotta exhaust the dialogue.
Before the
Totally worth it. It's kind of a cool quest. She's a cool character. Yeah. Equipped our wolves. We're not going to use them too often, but they'll definitely
Great.
serve their
Well,
purpose.
you're back.
Now, buy the crafting kit.
There are other if the move my people, which is
Going
why
to balance
thanks.
other
I think this may your
buddies.
people. I'm glad you've made an
And we're good to go. Back to here. Couple things as we go along. Definitely pick up crafting materials, especially mushrooms. I'll try to point out some of the more important things, the unique things as we come across them, but mushrooms are really, really important if you want to make your life a lot easier. We're also going to sometimes see skulls, which I'll talk about in a second. I screwed up. There we go. Here we go. So, dash button will help you sprint. We're going to ignore that item on the ground. It's bait. Grab that mushroom. Get stuck. There we go. We're going to run till we see a tree, which we will come back to. But for now, hard left. Or soft left, whichever it is. You'll also sometimes see these glowing skulls on the ground. If you're on your horse and you run over them, it'll destroy them. As you run over them, just start spamming your confirm button, and you'll pick up a golden rune 2. Super useful. I think I missed a mushroom, so we'll grab it back on the way back. There should be 2 up here, along with 1, 2, and a stone, and a stone. There we go. 180. Back the way we came. I'll try to actually grab that mushroom this time. There's a skull. They seem to be randomly spawned, so don't pay attention to when I say they're somewhere. Yep, there he is. There's that mushroom. And just kind of heading northeast to get back to where we were. Should see that tree again. There it is. Grab the seed. Sprint north. Side of Grace. And we are going to rest at this one. We're going to have Melina show back up. She's got some stuff to say. You can listen to her.
This time, this light, but now you can see the rays. Upon the
Talked to her
Academy,
twice.
the rays and the
How do
Elden
you
as
do
an
the trick?
ally prayed to face.
And we're going to upgrade our flask. Yes, please. Done. Hop up here. And we're going to talk to this gal.
Only to have that, did you know? It's quite a lot.
I believe it takes 4 times to exhaust her dialogue.
Well, that, but I don't have. It's scared. I want to know nothing. Oh, I know. Can you tell the poor and it'll be glad. It was a pleasure. Oh, tell them I love them fine again. It was a pleasure. Oh,
Yep,
tell them I love
4
them fine
times.
again.
Alright, done with her. Southeast we go. We're gonna grab some more stones. Here. Northeast. Well, east-northeast. We are looking for these. We will trigger 3 bombs, so we don't have to deal with them. I already grabbed 1 rune. Trigger those bombs. We're gonna see a ram. I'm just gonna kill it. It tends to attack at like the worst time. So, anyway, grave robbing. There we go. Pick up the ruin fragments the bombs drop too. This can sometimes be a little bit of a pain in the butt while you're on torrent. So if you want to hop off, I don't blame you. Just hop back on in a second. See? Tend to miss them. If you have some bats, just ignore them. Grab all those. And we're going to get some more stones. This time we're heading a little bit southeast. South-southeast. Past this little pond. You see that glowing thing over there. That is yummy, yummy stones. But we can't get to him right now. We need one of these guys. So, we're going to piss him off by existing. And we're going to kind of stand by it. He's going to come over. Break it. We're going to thank him for that. Run away a little bit. And again, this is a little tricky on torrent, so I typically hop off. Get it? Hey, we actually got it. Straight north. Because we need to de-aggro. Because of that. Alright, down here. Where'd he go? There he is. Looking for this. We'll go ahead and rest to de-aggro. I think Melanie's got some shit to say. So, listen to her if you want. Again, I'm assuming that you are playing this for story. So I will let her talk. And we'll talk to this guy.
Let me ask, are you here? Does your fate, despite?
Yeah, we'll lie to this guy.
Takes me back. Any interest? All I'm now's the time. There's a myriad memento of fine.
He sells Ashes of War. We don't need them for this.
Well.
But you can always pick some up later if you wanted to. Alright. 2 places here. We're going to go north and west. We are going to grab this glowing thing on the ground because that's going to come in way later. In fact, I believe it's part 9 where we're going to use those. Up and around. You're going to see that giant. We're going to try not to annoy him. We're looking for that glowing thing over there. That is a crystal tear. I said try not to annoy him. I already did. Do not jump off. Go back the way you came. For some reason, it's enough gravity to kill you. So just take the time, run around. Follow the path right back to where you were. Don't worry about these guys. There's that grace, so we're going to start looking for a path left, which is there. North. And now east. Don't go straight north. That's a bad thing to do. We're going to kill these 2 things. Easy enough. Grab all these butterflies. They are used for crafting some fire pots. And we definitely want those later. We're going to come up this thing here. But we're going to come around back. You're going to see a scarab. I found it easiest to get off torrent to kill it. It's going to drop. Don't panic. Follow it. That is really important. Oh, cool. Okay, we got disconnected from the network, so whatever. That's annoying. That's fine. We don't care. We don't need to be online. Sorry about that. A pro would edit. I'm not going to edit it out. We're real here. And we've only got a couple more things to do, and then this video's done anyway. So by the end of this, you have your horse, which we got. We got our crafting kit. We're going to have 3 cracked pots. We'll pick those up in a second. We've got our puppies. And it all took about 20 to 25 minutes, including this 30-45 second load time thing. That really threw me off, though. Alright, back on our horse. Head eastish. We're looking for our little bird friends. Down, down, and down. Carefully. Right here. Don't care about him. Do be careful on that last drop. If you want to ride a little bit further to make sure you're in a safe spot, do that. We're just going to touch this because we're going to come back later. This is Death Touch Catacombs. Very important. Very, very, very important. Run back out so you can fast travel. Back to Kale. And this is going to wrap everything up here. These golden runes that we're picking up, you can use them. But if you're at a merchant, you can sell them too, which does end up being a little bit faster. We're all about fast here. And since we're at a merchant, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Wait, well, you'll...
And I want to purchase sell. There we go. We're going to sell room 1, and that room 5 we picked up. And that's going to give us plenty for the cookbook, the 3 pots.
Goodbye.
Thanks, buddy. We're going to go back, whoops, to Death Touch Catacombs, and this is going to wrap up part 1. We will pick things up from here. So, as the loading screen goes, just want to say thanks for watching. Again, this is not my job. I'm a teacher. But if you want to drop a like, cool. If not, that's okay too. I just hope it helped you. And I don't really care about subscribe. To be honest, you'd probably be disappointed if you do. So, we're going to catch you on the next one.